the Team 5 and welcome to our video presentation in our lesson plan in writing. I am Giovanni Nibla, the team leader, and before we will start discussing or presenting our lesson plan to you, allow me first to introduce to you my group members. So together with me in a group are Miss Krista Lugas, Miss Ana Marie Magbanwa, Claire Joy Lim, Viveline Lagrosa, Mary Grace Lahos, and Mary Joy Lahos. I will be the one to begin the discussion. Then I will be followed by Miss Krista Lugas and Miss Claire Joy Lim for the before writing activity. And then they will be followed by the rest of our members. To begin with our presentation, here are the objectives of our lesson.
So here are our objectives. For the content standard, the learner demonstrates understanding of pre-colonial Philippine literature as a means of conducting to the past, various reading styles, ways of determining word meaning, the sounds of English and the prosodic features of speech, and correct subject-verb agreement. For the performance standard, the learners transfers learning by showing appreciation for the literature of the past, comprehending text using appropriate reading styles, participating in conversations using appropriate context-dependent expressions, producing English sounds correctly, and using the prosodic features of speech effectively in various situations, and observing correct subject-verb agreement. For our learning competency, our objectives is the students can differentiate literary writing from academic writing. For our content says what are the differences between literary writing and academic writing. For our learning resources, for our references rather, we refer this lesson plan from self-learning module for grade 7 quarter 1, and for the materials used in this lesson we have the visual aid using Cartolina, and also we have a PowerPoint presentation using a laptop.
This ends my part, and next to discuss is Miss Krista Lugas.
Ma'am, I am Krista C. Lugas, my assigned task in our lesson plan in writing is the procedure only before writing. So the first column is teacher's activities and the second is students' activities. So under before writing is the routinary activity. So first is the greetings. The teacher will say good morning class, and the students will respond good morning ma'am. So in prayer, the teacher will assign students to read the prayer automatically in France. So in checking of attendance, the teacher will say, class monitor, is there any absentee for today? So the students will respond, I am glad to say that there is no absent today, ma'am. In setting of classroom standards, these are the rules that need to be followed by the students in entire class. So in order the discussion make healthy and productive. So here are the things that need to remember of the students. So first is sit properly and observe silence. Then the second is raise your hand if you want to answer. And last is participate in the activity. So the students will note the rules, and the teacher will say, did you get my rules, class? That's all my part po, ma'am. Thank you. Hi, ma'am. Good morning. I am Claire Jorlin, assigned to tackle about the motivation. So before the teacher will start her lesson, the teacher will let the students to do the activity first. The teacher will ask the students to read the words in the slide, which is literary writing, academic writing. After that, teacher will ask their students again, with class, can you guess one word to describe what literary writing is and another one word for academic writing? and then the students will raise their hand. And then the teacher will say, "Yes, Angel." And then the student will answer, "Literary writing is creative, while academic writing is informative." And then the teacher will say, "Very good. Thank you, Angel, for your idea." And the teacher will looking for another idea, and then one of the students will raise their hand. And then the teacher will say, "Okay, John." And then John will answer, "Academic writing is persuasive, while literary writing is entertainment." With the response of teacher, "Wow, you have a nice idea, John." After that, the teacher at this time will ask 10 students to categorize the words that paste in the cartolina. There are the examples of academic and literary writing. If the students think that the example they pick is an example of academic writing, then they will paste it in a blue cartolina. And if they think it's an example of literary writing, then they are going to paste in a pink cartolina. After that, 10 students will come in front and do the activity. With the words letters, novels, short story, drama, poem, research paper, descriptive essay, non-fiction story, persuasive essay, academic, and journals. After that activity, the teacher will say, "Thank you so much, dear students, for your participation." And then the teacher will ask to the students to take their seats. And then 10 students will turn to their seats. And that's all my report, ma'am. Thank you for... Good morning, moms. I am Ana Marie Magbanwa, and my part is in the discussion. So in this part, the teacher will discuss the two types of writing, which are the literary writing and academic writing. So the teacher will say, "Today, let us talk about the differences between literary writing and academic writing." But before that, let us define first these two types of writing. So, while the teacher discusses the two types of writing, the students will also listen attentively. So, the definition of literary writing is that it is inspired, artistic, and entertains with words, pictures, concept, and deep meaning. It is enjoyable to read. It touches us while reading us. It's an art form. It's not necessary to learn, but a joy to those who do. So, next is the what is academic writing? So it refers to a particular style of expression that researchers use to define the intellectual boundaries of their disciplines and their areas of expertise. So in academic writing, the teacher will present the important parts to remember when the students write a academic writing. So first is brainstorm with yourself or with a partner writer to sift through your insights. Next is state your argument in your first part of your essay. Outline your ideas before start writing. Research your materials for support of your stand or argument. Begin in a strong statement or introduction. End with a full closure or summary of your presentation. Good morning, Mom. I am Lagrosa Bivolin, and I will be the one to continue to discuss the discussion. So the teacher will differentiate the academic writing and literary writing. So in academic writing, it is factual, informative, instructional, or persuasive. Clear, precise, and straightforward. Objective, specialized vocabulary. While the literary writing is fictional and imaginative, entertaining, provocative, and captivating, artistic, figurative, symbolic, or even vague, subjective, and also generalized vocabulary. So in academic writing and literary writing also differ in different aspects. So first is the tone. In academic writing, the tone is serious and a bit impersonal, while in literary writing, it is reflective and personal. The next aspect is style. In academic writing, it is formal and authoritative, while in literary writing is symbolic and imaginative. Next aspect is choice of words. In academic writing, it uses specialized language of discipline, while in literary writing is simple but maybe figurative. Next aspect is organization of ideas. In academic writing, it follows pattern in presenting ideas, while in literary writing, it flows freely and spontaneously. Next aspect is purpose, to inform, to explain, to argue, and to assert. While in literary writing, it shows, tell, unfolding of details and events. Next aspect is intended audience. In academic writing, discipline and specific, while in literary writing varies depending on complexity of text. So, the teacher, after discussing those differences between the academic writing and literary writing, he or she then give or ask the students what is the meaning of literary writing. And one of the students will probably raise their hands or raise, say for example, Anna. Anna answered that literary writing is inspired, artistic, and entertains with word pictures, concept, and deep meaning. It is enjoyable to read. And then the teacher will compliment that it is good. And then another student will also raise their hand and then give her explanation, and then the teacher will also compliment excellent. And that's all in my part. Thank you. So after the discussion, the teacher will now evaluate his or her students if they truly understand the discussion. So he or she will say, now let us apply what you have learned in our discussion today. Each of you will write a one-paragraph story for literary writing. Do it in a one-half crosswise. Then you will also write a friendly letter in a one-whole sheet of paper for academic writing. Do this within 20 minutes and submit it to me after you finish. So the teacher will post the two rubrics. These are the short story rubrics and the friendly letter rubrics. So there are in short story rubrics there are 5 criteria, and these are ideas, organization, word choice, fluency, and conventions. So in these rubrics there are 4 skills. So the length, which is 4, good, 3. And the criterion of the friendly letter are the salutation and closing. The body of the letter uses basic writing conventions and neatness. So same with the short story skills, the excellent, good, satisfactory, and need more words. So after the rubric was posted, so the teacher will now say, class, these are the rubrics of your outputs today. The written rubric in pink cartolina is for literary writing, while the rubric that is written here in a blue cartolina is for academic writing. You may start answering. So the students will now start answering. And that was all mine. Thank you everyone for listening. So we come now to the post-writing. So in post-writing, number 1, the student can be able to differentiate between literary writing and academic writing. And then second, what have they learned in this lesson today?